All right. Stream number 2 for today. Let me think, is there anything I want to say right now? I don't think there's any updates or anything that I didn't say earlier. So I'm just gonna continue with the bug fixing. I believe last time I worked on input mode and I fixed the input system. How do I say? I've been thinking about what I want to do next, so let me show you what I got. I haven't edited the progress board yet, but there actually is a few more things I want to add. For bugs, I want to do deal with final system, and I'm gonna put this up. Oh wait, this literally is already in here. It's funny. Okay, but I'm gonna put this all the way up top because I actually figured out how to do it. How to fix this should be pretty easy. Another bug I wanted to add was oh wait, I forgot. Okay, well if I think of it, I'll put it there. Let's see. Okay. So for wanted features, or one thing I need to do right now, or at least prior to setting up the new levels, is again refactor the content browser, right? So I think I'm going to start doing that right now. So I'm going to put this over here up top. Yeah. I want to start refactoring the content browser because right now I think the main thing that's really bothering me is just opening up the project and just seeing that like mess at the beginning of the content. Like when I open up and I see the content browser, it's just a mess, right? So that's just ridiculous to me. So yeah, I want to fix that. There was just something else I wanted to deal with. Let me see. Oh yeah. I want to make sure I okay. So fix the creation of scripts. That was another thing I wanted to get done. Because right now you have to specify the type of script that you want. So it has to be like void. It has to be something like void uint64 float for like an update, or a bool uint64 if you want to do like a on collision function, right? And like how are you supposed to know that, right? Like how would you remember that? That's kind of ridiculous. So what I plan on doing is wherever you are able to attach a function, I'm going to make it so that you're able to generate a function directly from that source, right? So like if you click like, oh, open choose another function, then you can choose another one. Or if you want to create a new one, it could say create new one, and then it will automatically load up the function type that's appropriate for that stub, so you don't have to think about it, right? And the other thing, I also want to add like just arbitrary like function types. So like as long as you stay within the bounds of the type, like the variable types that I provide, as in like uint64, uint32, uint16, string, yada, right? All those different types, right? As long as you stay within the bounds of doing that, you can make any arbitrary function you want. And currently, the reason why I wrote the system the way I did, where I have to predefine each type, is because of the way that the scripting DLL exposes those functions to the engine, right? Like you have to predefine them because of C++. But there's no rule where I have to predefine them if the scripts are if both of the scripts are in the same DLL. As in, like, if I'm defining one script and another script is using that script, there's no reason I have to like predefine that type to be like exposed into the engine. That one can just be made by any arbitrary type, and like any arbitrary function signature can be added to that. And as long as we exist within the same like script module or domain, you should be able to use that function, right? So I realize I actually am able to add like arbitrary function types. It's just that in order to actually like connect those functions to, how do you say? In order to connect those functions to the final like engine product, those ones need to be very specific, like defined types. But after like having that realization, I was like, okay, yeah, wait. Using these two ideas, I can make scripts like way easier to deal with than how they are now. Because really, I'm the only one who knows how to deal with these scripts because I'm the one who wrote it, and I barely even remember. So yeah, this definitely needs to be dealt with. So again, refactored the content browser. I want to be able to you know, fix that mess that's going on in my content browser right now. And then I want to deal with scripts creation so that it's a lot easier, because of course scripts are kind of like a core part of this engine, right? So I want to have it good. And dealing with bugs, I'm just going to deal with bugs like as I feel like doing them, like in this process. Some of these definitely need to be dealt with prior to moving on. Some of them don't necessarily need to. Like again, this color picker thing is not pressing. The delta time, I can deal with it later. I'd prefer to do it now, but if I really can't figure it out, I'll just leave it alone for a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So let me go ahead and check something. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the engine and just see where we're at right now. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for it to compile. I guess it's gonna take a while. Never mind, I guess. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I want to clean this up. I hate like how everything has just been like piling up here. So and the thing is, like, I don't want it to just be like sorted into like scripts and scenes and whatnot like how I had before. I want to organize everything in a way that's how do you say? I want to organize everything in a way where like I can customize it, right? So yeah, let's see. So the first idea I have right now is basically right now this code is written like directly in IMGUI, which I don't love. So I want to abstract this into my own like editor UI type of stuff. I'm going to abstract this part, and I'm going to abstract this part right here as well. Right, and then once I abstract those things, I'm going to kind of like tease out and pull out all the things that are like specific, and then have those be in the editor, like .exe the editor, and then the parts that are more UI focused are going to stay in the in my engine UI. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me first take a look and see how I render these things and how this is all set up. All right. So let's go to content browser panel. Let me see. I need to go to Spotify for a bit. All right. Okay, so here's all the browser file types. Sure. Is that, no, that makes sense here. All right, so we initialize refresh cache directories, start watch of the current directory, sure. And on an editor UI render, so you'll see this is a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And a lot of if statements. For like each directory entry. It's kind of wild. Let me see if I can section this a little bit better, just so I can like wrap my head around it. So this is always here for all of the objects. This is a bunch of static data describing the structure of the each like image panel, right? So each one has like a certain amount of padding and it has a certain size, right? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this. Let me rename this really quick. I'm gonna name this to Oh, actually, I'll leave it in here for now. No, that's fine, because I'm probably gonna do some more specific things with it. So we get the content region available, panel width, counts, okay. So column count is the panel width divided by the cell size. Okay, and then we truncate it, right? Has to do an int, truncate it, right? So it always falls down. And then the column count, if column count is greater than 0, then it's column count. Otherwise, oh, okay, so we do a ternary here just to like make sure that we have at least one here. And then, okay, then I do a bunch of stuff here for like making sure the base directories and like the navigation between the directories makes sense. So let's see. Initialize content browser image panels, panel data, panel static data. Okay. So this is just pushing colors and then image button, right? So this is that top level button. I believe this is the arrow button, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this is the back icon. So I'm gonna say draw back icon. Okay. And then of course we add a bunch of like payload stuff here, because you want to be able to drag items into the go back or go forward, right? And then this is the one for the forward. So back active goes with this, and then forward active goes with this. So I'll say this is draw forward draw icon for moving a directory back. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this does that. Yeah, bunch of payload information and whatnot. For some reason we're doubling it up, but I guess. I should have like a universal place where I just define certain types of payloads instead of like doing it here. This is a bit silly. I believe now this is the only place where I define this now. So acceptable payloads. Yeah. Yeah, and we're like doubling up for some reason, I don't know why. So actually this should get pulled up in some like my editor UI actually. Like different payload types. I just might actually. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna do that really quick. Since I'm staring at it right now. Let me get this out of the way. And then I'm gonna get rid of this. There should be 2 errors, and that's fine. Now let me go to my editor UI. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. Bunch of icons, bunch of stuff. Does this really need to be here, to be honest? I'll probably just inline this. Can I inline here? Like inline? Or is it inline static? Does it matter? I think someone said there was like a subtle difference, but I think it's okay. It seems like I'm doing inline static everywhere else, so let's just do inline static. Inline static. Okay, let's not mess with this right now, actually. Yes, let me go up. Let me hit up here. So these are types and whatnot. Okay. So yeah, I want to have like a universal place where I have like different payloads. Let me think. Where do I want to put this? I guess I'll put it right here. Click. Static SD array. Do we know what an array is? S underscore all payload. Yes. Remember within let's do inline static. Okay, there we go. I mean, I suppose it doesn't need to be inline. But this is a service though. I really should just make like a straight up editor UI context instead of having everything free floating like this. This always seemed kind of silly to me. But I was just trying to get it in as fast as possible, so. But yeah, I guess right now if I'm still doing this, I'll just leave it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, these really should be inline static. Inline static. Okay. Okay, so I can get rid of this now. Yeah, all of these icons, I'm just gonna like yoink out of here. They don't need to be here. Static. Okay, I think these are actually being defined just here, so I can leave that alone. Editor UI.h. These ones I want to do inline. do they need to be initialized? I don't think so, actually. These are all inline static. It's cool. Yeah, because they don't depend on anything. They're just their own little thing. Okay, so yeah. Let's say payload types. Payload types. Yeah, let's head back. So now let's do editor UI. Editor service. Nice underscore all payload types. There we go. Alright, that should be a quick refactor. Yes. Just bothered me that I was defining that twice. And then yeah, forward active. So this is for moving forward. Where does that stop actually? Okay. Active directory. So I think we do some calculations here for pop font separator columns. Okay. Okay. So I think this is the part where I actually provide the title. Current directory text output. There we go. Okay, so columns. Interesting. Maybe I should have just maybe I should have just been using the columns API. Am I building? Oh, I am building. Okay. Okay, so I think this is where I actually start. Again, this is necessary. Like user interface fonts. Build cancel. Let me head up really quick and see. And image audio font item. I must have just been copying and pasting code. No. Okay. So now we start. What is it called? Actually, should this be an auto reference? SD vector SD file system. Is that what this is? Oh yeah, okay. Then we don't need to obfuscate that. I think it should be like fairly clear what's going on here. Okay. Start creation. Starts. I don't even know what to call this. File manager. Content panel. Browser. Start file browser. I guess I'll call it start file browser. And then actually modifying this? Oh no, I could probably put const here. Yeah, because I'm just reading from it. That's fine. So I'm assuming this takes up a big chunk. If I just follow this all the way down. Yeah, that takes a huge chunk. And then the rest of this is just gonna be a bunch of like processing inputs. Oh, well, there's not even that much left. So it's just this much. Okay, so this is just processing the right clicks, and these just depend on certain scenarios. Okay, so that's not that much code. So most of this code is just dealing with each individual panel. Just hold on. Okay. Okay, well, let me make sure this builds so far. I know I've just been putting comments, but you know, you never know. Okay, so this is mostly just like getting the file type. Begin drag drop source. So if source, then we load it into the drag drop payload and drag drop source. Okay. Like this frame, if it's the drag drop source, then we do this, right? Set drag drop payload, and then you just provide like the whatever it's going to be in here. Because I'm assuming it just takes in. Oh, it takes in data. I see. And then if file type is equal to directory. If, okay. Right click options. Okay. And these are all the right click options depending on what type of file type you chose. And a lot of weird Boolean logic going on here. Okay, and then here's some of the logic for like the modal windows, which I already have new APIs for instead of doing this. So I can just get rid of that. I got a visitor. I think he was coming here expecting something else. It's always the same. All right. What did I change anyways? I think I just changed like the drag drop thing. Okay. Back in the audio where it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah, that just updated it. Cool. Nice. Okay, well, I don't think I broke anything, so that's good. All right, let's keep commenting. So, start file browser. What is this doing? Directory file name string. File type, determine file type. Push ID. What does this do? Interesting. Browser file typed icon. I think this is probably something I defined here. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so I got you. Browser file type to payload string. So we can drag drop source. So where is it that we actually here, this image button, right? Okay, we start this columns thing here. Where do we end columns? So next column. Next column, next column, next column, next column, and then we just wrap back one of our columns, I suppose. Okay, so what do these options mean? Oh, like do we want a border, and what's the ID? Oh, okay, because we only have one, but we might have other ones, just depends. Let's see, where do we use the ID here? I'm just wondering, is there a place where I like explicitly call like end columns? Oh, okay. I got you. So like we are normally at like columns 1, and then we transition to like multiple columns, and then we transition back to just one column. Ah, I got you. Okay, sure. I got you on that one. Hmm. Okay, so these are all the pop-ups that will pop up at different situations, right? So delete directory and whatnot. And you have like a warning thing, right? A warning pop-up. I think I just use a generic pop-up for that. What is this? New file name? Interesting. Okay, I think I'm kind of understanding what's going on now. Yeah, these are all the right click options. They would just do different things per right click. So, and then this is the buffer that we use for like storing the things. Sure, yeah. So I can pretty much replicate most of this functionality. So let me just think. Okay. So I think I have an idea. Yeah. Okay. So So basically, I'm just going to try and recreate these in a separate like panel. And then once I've recreated all like the necessary functionality, I'm just going to move everything over. And then I'll just go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new item. I'm going to call it or actually, wait, I don't have to make a new, okay, I just realized I don't necessarily have to make a new panel. I can just use the testing panel and call it a day. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is for the current testing panel, I'm just going to use like if def, or just if 0, and then do an end if here, end if, right? And then hash if 0, and then end if as well. Okay, and then I can go ahead and collapse this, and then collapse this. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do a hash if 0. And we're going to go all the way bottom here, and then we're going to do hash end if. And then we're going to go ahead and collapse this as well. And then that way I still have all my stuff if I want to like come back and mess with, because I think I have some like stuff for specifically compiler code that I tend to use here. Just for testing and whatnot, so I want to keep that. But yeah, I can actually test out the new widget here and then see how I feel about it. So I'm really glad I have this testing panel. So let's go here. And then I think just down here, I'm gonna make a like public section. And I'm gonna call this this whole block slide outline. Yeah, I'm gonna call this content browser widget path. There we go. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do with this is we're going to replicate the beginning part. The what do I call it? We are going to replicate the header, one where you can like click back and forth in the content browser. I'm going to replicate that first. So what easier way of doing that than to just go into the content browser, right? And just yoink some code. This stuff doesn't go here, honestly. This stuff goes like right before here. Yeah. So yeah, this is, there we go. This is file browser stuff. So that can stay over here. And then the rest of this, going all the way up to here, is some nice unique code that I'm going to steal. So let's go ahead and paste this here and see what we can do. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with something really basic first. With 0. Hash end if. So let me head over to my EditorUI. Service. Okay. And let's see. What do I call that one where it's like a header? Collapsing header? Or is it panel header? I think it's called panel header. So I think I want to have it like separate from the header. Like an entirely separate struct. But I want to name it. It's gotta be something similar, like arrow header? No. Traversal header? No. What's a good name for that? Navigation header. There we go. That's a good name. I like that. Navigation header. Navigation header. There we go. And then for some reason we have like a panel header selection list. I don't think we need the selection list here this time. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and rename this. And of course, we always increment a widget counter. Wherever we are, we always increment it. And then, yeah, we don't need a selection list for now. We might come back and bring it. And then we're going to call this navigation header. Yeah. Navigation header. And then we're going to do navigation header spec. There we go. Widget ID. We don't need to bother with the selection list for now. For now. We will add some more stuff though to this. Most definitely. Do we need to edit color active? We probably don't need that. So just the label for now. And then we probably just need like an on back and on forward. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Like on back and on forward. So I guess I'll keep using my little function API. I mean it's EditorUI, it should be fine. SG function. And then how do I say? Void there we go. I'll say back function. Actually, what do I call my other function things? Let's see. Names for on back. Makes it loud. I'll say on navigates back. I can go with that for now. Forward. There we go. Okay, and then I'll have. I start doing booleans for this. Oh, you know what? Maybe this will be the my first application of like a decent bit field. Yeah, whatever. I just throw a few booleans in there. No, I mean I might as well use a bit field, I guess. Okay, wait. Where else do I use bit fields? Let me go check. Let me go find my bit field. So I have a bit field, right? And then give it a data type. I think I was gonna like, what is the word? Like try and fix this up a bit. Data type. Yeah, let me find usages of this bitfill class. I know I use it in some places. Or somewhere. I don't remember where. Circumpiler? I really use it here. Oh yeah, okay. Is function parameter. Set flag. Okay, all right, I have an idea. How about it's bool is back active. I'll say false by default. Bool is forward active. And I'll say, you know, it's false by default. Yeah, and then okay, here we go. That should be fine. And then I think I might have a few. Yeah. There should be a class and I'm starting to have functions on how to mess with it. But actually, yeah, if I'm starting to do this, I might as well just make it a class. Honestly, just get right here. Call it a day. So yeah, this will just display whether it's currently like active or not, the forward or back. And then these are the like on click, right, for each one. Okay. So the only thing left really is just to make this a function. So let's scroll way up. Static. Okay. Just escape, it's fine. Gotta head up here, gotta forward declare it. So do here. And this one. There we go. Sick. Alright, now we just need to make this a thing. I guess it doesn't want to be a thing. That's fine, I guess. Okay, and of course the starting thing with this is I'm just gonna go ahead and yoink this. Push fonts, pop fonts, right? Wait, what? Inaccessible, what do you mean? Oh, wait, it doesn't know which function it's supposed to be, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, those are some errors that make more sense. So we push font for the header. It's this, and spacing. This always has some spacing, that's kind of funny. Again, this is not static. I mean, it is static, but you don't define that here. Okay, and then let me head back to the testing panel, and I'm just going to yoink this for a second. Let's get back to where I was just at. All right, so it looks like I just use a normal separator. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I don't need spacing, it seems like. Well, maybe I'll leave the spacing. Maybe I'll leave the... Yeah, maybe I'll leave this here too. I don't know. The thing is, yeah, we want to use this image button for sure. Yeah, you know what? This can go here instead of whatever is going on right here. And then back active. It's actually the spec dot is back active. Let me check it. Okay, so this will say if spec dots on navigate back. So if this is a thing, then we'll do the spec dot on navigate back. There we go. Spec dots is back active. Did we push colors before? Wait. Let me go to my content browser real quick. Browser panel. Okay, so it seems like I do. Yeah. And this gets set using this logic, right? So I'll just come up here and we head back up here. Let's go ahead and toss this in. So just do spec dot is back active. Easy as that. Looks like I didn't need to provide an ID for this, so that's fine. Okay. Back active begin drag drop. That is back. I'm assuming this does a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's like checks a bunch of things. This is just FixedString references. FixedString. Move file to directory. std file system. Payload. Okay, so this accepts drag drop payloads. Okay. So one thing I might want to do is up here in the what's wrong? Navigation header. Are you sure? I think it does. Unless I mistyped it. Might have mistyped it, I guess. Is this thing still freaking out, or what's going on? Crocodile EditorUI editor says number called navigation header. Yes, it does. What are we talking about? It has it right there. Okay, well, I don't know what the thing is going on about, but whatever. I guess just the linter. Sometimes it doesn't know what to do with itself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there really is an error, I don't know. Okay. Burning down my table really quick. About 30 seconds. I don't know why that's showing up as an error. I guess the linter's just having a hard time. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, I have no idea why it's having issues, but whatever. Okay, so I want something like this, some flags. And then I believe I just have, yeah, like a widget flags. Navigation header, flags, navigation header, yeah, I don't care about that, but I guess I'll just be 0 for now, and then I'll do widget flags. Flags. So I think I had a particular reason why I went into flags. Let me see if I can remember what it was. Draw icon for moving a directory back. Okay. std_id. We push the. Oh, I think I remember. It has something to do with this drag drop thing. Okay, yeah. I think it's gonna be something like. Okay. Let's go ahead and paste that again. And allow drag drop. if spec dot flags and what is it called? Navigation header. This one. Flags. There we go. So the first thing we check is if we even allow this. So is this a thing, right? If it is a thing, we check if the back is active, and then we check if we're beginning drag drop for this particular one, right? And then what we'll go ahead and do so we accept the drag drop. Begin drag drop target. Right. And then if oh, okay. So this runs through a for loop of all the different like acceptable like drag drop payloads. And then if they match, then we get the payload. Okay. So what does the payload include? Data. Okay, so it has a void pointer for the data. It has a data size. And the rest of these are just internal. Sure. Okay, so after like, okay, and then for me internally, I have all payload types, right? Like here. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so accept drag drop payload. Path pointer. And I'm assuming if we are doing a const ychar t pointer. So I guess he did this, or like the original implementation is we used a ychar because it's a null terminated pointer, so it should automatically be able to detect its size. That's why we don't use the payload size. But this payload could contain like literally anything. So I think what I'm going to do instead here is I'm gonna head back up here, and then I'm gonna do etcd function, and this one's gonna be void, but instead of taking nothing, it's gonna take in a void pointer, and it's gonna take in a size, which I'm assuming is. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so this data is owned by mGUI, so I guess mGUI will, how do I say, delete it once its usage is up. So I don't have to worry about that. That's good. So the data size is just int, so that's cool. What's going on here anyways? Where? Oh, I was in the middle of defining something. Alright, so since it's an int, let me head back up here. Yeah, we're doing this. Let's see. Yo, what's up? The bird and the cat, that's crazy. What's up, Mau Mau? Let's see. I'm just working on bugs right now. That's pretty much it. It's kind of a boring stream, but kind of chill. Void pointer and I think I'm doing int 32 underscore t. Yeah, it's chill. I just finished a section like covering like AI or whatever. So like now I'm just kind of dealing with the aftermath of that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. But otherwise I'm pretty good though. I'm chilling. Yeah. I mean, I can give you a. I mean, are you asking about like the engine in general, or just like what I'm doing right now? Let me see. I'll say on payload back, I guess. Let me just type this out really quick. On payload board. Then these can be attached to it whenever I receive a payload. Sure. In general, let me see. I don't know why this is causing error. I can give you a quick look, but I'm just hoping my linter doesn't get angry at me. Oh, yo, actually, you know what? Most of this code is garbage. Hold on. Navigation, drag, drop. And then here I want to do on payload. On payload back with payload dot data and head pointer payload data size. That's what we want. Okay, and then the rest of this is going to be a hash if def if 0. Just clearing it out so I can show you. Where is this? Where is the end? Here. Finish end if. All right, so I can close that up. I don't think I see any errors, so I'll go ahead and let it build. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll let the editor speak for itself once it compiles. How's yours going though? Oh, let's see. The music stopped too. Let me see. Okay, so that wasn't my fault. I was wondering why I kept getting like an error. Where is it? Yeah, this thing. There's like an error for some reason. I think the linter just doesn't like me right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's good when you start getting into it and it just starts working. I feel that. Sometimes, yeah, it really does feel like a slog. Oh, okay, yeah, it's because I was doing something with this. Let me see. I probably should put this behind here. Let me try that again. I wonder if I was messing with anything in the content browser. Make sure I don't get any errors in here. No, I think I'm alright. All right, so what is it? Oh, for sure. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, though, like, I, I, yeah, I guess that's tough to say. I don't know. The OpenGL stuff was like some of my favorite, and then some of my least favorite stuff at the same time. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you real quick. So basically, this is my launcher, right? I have it as like a separate, not a separate app, but like it opens up as like its own like section, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it, of the editor. So you can create a new project, you can open an existing project, right? And then in my editor, you are able to like fully, what is the word? Create a project and export it fully into like its own executable. So right now I'm just working on Pong. So let's see. Hopefully it doesn't break because of something I was doing just now. So yeah, this is basically the editor. It's got like all like the basic functions. It's in 3D, right? But right now my main workflow is in 2D. I can make like 3D meshes, but I just haven't really been bothering too much. It's mostly just been quads. Yeah, so I mean, I could show you the game, I suppose. I've been working on AI, so like, this might be loud. I hope it's not. I have a limiter on the audio, so let's see. It's loud as hell for me. I have a single player local multiplayer, right? And then there is online multiplayer with a server. It works, but I have to like host the server myself, so I do want to evolve that better over time. But anyways, I'll go ahead and show you the AI. And you can display the entire screen while you're playing. Let me go ahead and clear that. So I'm the person on the left, the AI is on the right. And I just have some debug lines kind of showing like how the calculations are being made. We're determining like where the panel should go. And the AI sucks right now because I got rid of its, what is it called? It can't speed up like I can. But I don't plan on adding like more design-centric features until I like, I'm actually making the levels themselves. But yeah, it basically works. It follows like whatever target, and then it does some adjustments. It can deflect the ball itself. It has like logic for like going in between different like AI states and whatnot. But yeah, and there's local multiplayer. You can just play same keyboard, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the game at this point. Right now, I'm trying to clean up the content browser because, as you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. I added a lot of different like asset types for the AI, and how do I say? I want to make it so that you can actually kind of organize the content in the content browser yourself instead of like me enforcing like you have to put fonts in the font directory and game state in the game state directory. Like you can just organize things how you want. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But yeah, it has a scene graph, you know, entities. It has a typical ECS type of deal. Yeah, and then yeah, I guess I'll show. So I have this like export project, so you can export. You can choose to generate a server along with the runtime executable, and then yeah, you just choose where you want to put the exe, and it'll just go ahead and generate the entire binary along with moving all the files over. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's other stuff, but like that's kind of like the long and short of it, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh wait, I got my cat's meowing at me. Hold up. I need to go get her. Do you want a pillow, kitty? Yes, I know, you're a very opinionated cat. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, why did I make the engine? Like, mostly for fun. Like, of course, I think anyone who makes a game engine, like, at some point is thinking, like, oh, I want to make a game. I do have game ideas I want to, like, go through. But honestly, I just fell in love with, like, game engine programming. I did a software engineering degree recently. And at some point I had to take like a class that covered OpenGL. And then, yeah, pretty much after I took that class, I just fell in love with graphics. So now I'm here. Yeah, I know usually other people, they're kind of like, oh, like I have like a particular reason I'm making the engine, but yeah, I'm not really trying to like do anything in particular. I'm just having fun. But yeah, let me head back over to my UI. Ooh, that coffee is getting me. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this UI working. Yeah, pretty much specifically right now. And also I also talk to like my YouTube thing too. And just so if I start talking, like, don't be like, oh, well, why is he just, you know. But yeah, like pretty much right now, like this content browser, what is it? It's written directly in IMGUI. I'm just trying to get like abstract out like these elements into their own widgets so that like the code's less messy. And then after that's done, I can like start physically fixing up this whole asset system. Yeah, SPD log is fire, man. I really started the engine using like Cherno, so I remember when he recommended, I was like, okay, sure. Alright, so draw icon for moving the directory back. Let's see. Move it back is back, and then we pop these two. Right, so this is all the logic I need for the back button, I believe. Oh, I need the one for the widget too. So this provides the widget data pointer along with the data size. So that's good. I wonder if I should also provide the payload name. Actually, yeah, I probably should provide the payload name. Passing around C strings isn't amazing, but whatever. Let me do constant reference here. Bruh, let's see. Oh, yo, what's good, man? Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's like the reflection's already kind of built into it, so, you know. But yeah, it's not nearly as robust as like some other scripting systems, because I know you can like fully build like a whole thing in like other engines. Mine's more like engine heavy type scripts. It's because it's the wrong type. So I need to provide payload name. And then using that, I can go ahead and receive the payload, and then I don't need to... do I break? Yeah, I can break. Cool. So handle payload. And let's take a look at the rest of this. What is this? Spacing, separator. Oh, this is the rest of that code. This is garbage. Draw icon for moving. Okay, so this is the forward button. So I gotta find the actual forward button logic. I think it's here. And then forward active. So I guess I take all this. And then I could stop here. Yoink that and put it here. I don't need this. That's. Oh, be right back. Let's see. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Okay, so let's get this forward icon working. Handle payload. So this handles the back navigation's payload, right? And then that ends here. I'll say draw forward navigation icon. There we go. Is forward navigate is forward active. Just yoink this over here. And then just use disable depending on the situation. Is forward active. And then this is like content browser specific logic, so I can get rid of this. And then wait. If is forward active. No. We want this. Oh, but you know what? Actually, I don't want you to be able to click it. So actually, that's a good point. Because this just changes the color. but you'd still be able to click it, which, especially if you're not supposed to be clicking at that point, will cause like a really weird error. So yeah, you want that there. There we go. So you want both of those, and then not back, we want forward. That was a weird error. And then here, put that there. There we go. And here. So, oh, and then I probably do a similar thing as this one. So something like this. Da, 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 da. I'll do back. Oh, I guess it's just one. Okay. Forward. Right, and then again, this one's very specific, so I can just head over here and do this. No instance of function. What do you mean no instance? Oh, because I didn't update the type, right? So we can put a const reference, the int doesn't matter, and then cool. All right. Stick. All right, so that should be the forward and back icon working. We pop the style. And we already popped these both. This is one that came from, I'm assuming, the beginning. Yeah, so this style goes all the way, and then these are the two, just so I don't get any of those weird, like, you popped it, but there was no push, or vice versa. Alright, so now that we have both the forward and backward icons working, now we just need to get probably this. Let's get a separator. Put this right here. Trying to see if I was missing anything. Do I want to put the spacing here? Probably. Keep it consistent. And actually, maybe I'll try that color as well. And current directory title. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I just want to provide a title. So really, all I need is just this push and pop fonts. And then just draw this text. So let's just yoink this. And then we're going to yoink this. There we go. Everything else here is just garbage. Well, is specific to the content browser. It's not really something that could be abstracted. Okay, and the last thing is head back up here. Label. There we go. So we already have a label. So let's come down here and just add a label. Okay, and I think that should be done. So now we can initialize this navigation header. So let me see. Let me see if I can display it as a separate widget. So let's do EditorUI navigation header spec text header. All right, let's head over to the let's go ahead and initialize it. So navigation text header dot label is equal to text directory file, not txt. There we go. Test header dot. Okay. Okay, is back active, is forward active? I'll leave them both as false for now. Label. Navigate on, navigate back, on, navigate forward, on payload back, and on. Okay, so I don't technically need to define any of these. I can just do flags is equal to. Now let me go check what flags allow drag drop. I'll go ahead and leave that as not. So actually, all I really have to do is just define this. And let's just see if this looks all right. So that is the code to initialize it. Just put the label. And now I want the code for actually drawing it. So we're going to do EditorUI, EditorUI service. Yeah, naming scheme is amazing. Navigation. There we go. Test header. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, next thing, if this works, then I can just, well, I'll try all the functionality for it first, and then if this does work, then I can move on to abstracting out the content browser panels, little image array or whatever. And then once that's done, I can start figuring out how to clean up the directory. You know what? Yeah, I need some breakcore. Turn it down a bit. I'll turn it down a little bit though. There we go. All right. So yeah, I need to check the testing panel and see what's going on. Why is it? Okay, I think I forgot a same line. Looks fine though. But yeah, I forgot a same line somewhere. How do I do that in here again? Let me check. Yeah, it was the same line right here. Oh, and I did a bunch of slash into the next one. I got you. Okay, sure. Where was this ago? Oh, yeah, here. No, here. My brain turned off for a second. Okay, here. Same line. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. Hmm. Do I want the line colored like this? I actually think I like it better like this, to be honest. Or, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck on being like, oh, which one looks... I'm gonna stick with the gray one. So let me go back. Maybe I'll set an option where you can choose, but I think that's better with gray. I can't choose one right now. But other than that, I think I'm done with that. I'm pretty sure the function pointers will work. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. I mean, maybe there's a bug, but I'll test that out once I actually start replacing this. So yeah, I like that better. Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. So now I just need to replace this part. And what do I even call this? Icon array? I don't know. Columns? I guess just columns, right? Item columns? I don't know. Grid. I guess I could just call it a grid, actually. Yeah, I guess I'll just call it a grid. It's not like I have another grid somewhere. So let's go ahead and make a grid spec. Do it right here. As good of a place as any. Do I need options yet? Probably not. Grid. Don't need this payload stuff. Most of this is irrelevant for the grid. I mean, if I don't need the flags yet, don't need to present them. Do I even? Yeah, I'll leave the label just in case. I guess that's good for now. I'll head up here. Doesn't really matter, does it? Grid spec. There we go. Wait. Create definition. There we go. Back down to grid. All right. So now that I have the function, this thing is still throwing errors for some reason. Whatever. Let's head here and then go ahead and figure it out. Keep this just in case. Or I'll do this, I suppose. All right, let's see. Constant browser. All right, so from reading it before, my understanding is that the main parts of this code that makes it work is this part. Because this part initializes the padding and sizes and whatnot. And I believe the push ID is required. This push style color is definitely required. This image button, of course, is the main thing. And then the size, of course, is determined by the thumbnail size. This drag drop source, of course, is like a additional thing I can add. And I think there's one more bit that's required. The rest of these are just sort of optional. Where is it? I think it's at the bottom. Yeah, here. Pop ID and then pop column, or next column. So I need to, again, then text wrapped. Yeah. So this text wrapped goes with it. So let me see if I can just copy and paste all these bits over. So let me head over here. I'm gonna bring this out for a second. Over my other screen. So pop this in. Pop-ups. This is just pop-up data. I think I was centering something. What was into this window? Oh, this is if we're working with a window, sure. But I don't do that anymore. I already have my own pop-up API. Wait, that's kind of nice though. Oh my god. Okay, I'll let you out. She didn't just say Mao, she said Mao. Please. Alright, OBS. There it is. Okay. I should use this. I don't know why I don't use this. Always center this window when appearing. I'll put a to do here. It's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, I suppose if I had to deal with that, I could just Google it anyways, but it's good. Alright, this is the data buffer for these things. I don't care about that. Yep, nothing here seems specific. This is all still like within if statements. If we have payload for this, if we have a payload for that. Okay. I think we do need this. Go ahead and close this for loop really quick. And I believe to end this, you just do columns 1. If I recall correctly. And then let me see. Yeah, columns 1. This is just like pop-ups. Okay, yeah. So let me bring this back to what I was, let me bring this back over here. So this is basically the code for it. So I'll go ahead and test this out. So column count. Oh, wait. One more thing I need. I need to calculate the values, of course. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is stuff that can stay in the spec for sure. So padding, thumbnail size, cell size is thumbnail size plus padding, sure. So I might want to add like I might not want to provide the padding and thumbnail size directly when I might want to have like getters and setters for this one. Since it needs to, well, maybe I could just calculate this every frame. I don't know. The worst thing in the world. Int counts is just this divided by this, and then I just do a ternary to get the count to make sure that I at least have one column at all times. Okay. Okay, so the main ones are these. These are the ones that just need to be put into the spec. So yeah, we'll do float padding. Do this for a bit. I gotta change the way I do these. I gotta remember that before I or actually I'm gonna do that when I start getting things working on Linux, because I want to switch over to Clang. I know Clang hates this. So let's see. No, I'll just deal with that later. It's fine. Yeah, that's a good default value. Alright, so yeah, you can modify the padding, you can modify the thumbnail size if you want. I guess I'll just be clear. The float. Okay, so then instead of this is going to be spec dot thumbnail size. Spec dot padding. Sure. And then I'm going to get content region available dot x handle width. Don't I already calculate this? I swear I do. Hold on. Like per window, I think. I use content region max. This is a bit, okay, well, whatever. I'll just leave it. Just say it's an ints, honestly. Anybody just irks me. I'm going to column counts. This 0, I'm assuming, is for the ID of it. So this one actually could use the ID. Spec.widget ID. Let's do that. What's wrong? Oh, I do need to adjust the constant pointer. Oh, okay. So this ID thing was necessary. Not the C string. Actually, can I just do constant color pointer? Just leave it as a string, whatever. Just deal with the performance issues. Okay, now for this one, instead of going directly over directory entries or whatever the hell is going on here, we're just gonna go through like grid spec items or something. I don't know. How do I do this with the other ones? Maybe the tree thing will have tree entry. I call it tree entry. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Grid entry? Sure. Grid entry. Do I want to store a linear set of like, I want to cache it? Huh. No, I mean, I've been caching things anyway, so whatever. Why start changing that now? Guess the cat wants to come back in. Let's see. Yep, I'm out to you too, cutie. Entry. What am I doing for each one? So I'm just writing a name. And I think based on the name here, I'm choosing like a icon based on the browser file typed icon. Okay, so this is the part that's interesting. Stack allocated string, huh? Yeah, I probably should start doing that. SD string is kind of expensive, isn't it? SD to cars and SD format 2 or a printed would probably help if you want to stack a lot of string. Yeah, you know what? Let me take a look. Because the string is heap allocated, isn't it? To parts. So that converts a numeric value integer or flip into a character sequence representing the value. Oh, sick. It just not affected by the current locale ensuring just Mr. AI. Okay, just say CPU reference. Converts value. Okay, the thing is, I could have swore I used this somewhere. Converts value into a fraction of the range. Format 2. Let me check out SD format 2 as well. Oh, okay, so this is like an FMT type of thing. Okay, I got you. Then you can just provide like a bunch of oh, like a template and then yeah, I got you. Yeah. Oh, then this one. Okay, let's see. Formats to N. Format R is format R is according to the format string FMT and write the results to the output iterator out. Okay, let me see some examples. Let's see. So we provide the car buffer for size t, sure. That's a result. And then what's the output? Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna take these down as notes for later. Let me get my thing really quick, because I think I want to take a nice like long look at that before I start implementing into my code base. I do remember using 2 cars at some point for something, so I might want to take a look at that. I have been pretty lazy with my strings, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, stack allocated does sound way better for performance. Formats to it's F, and then that's a B. And then you said this one might be better. Formats to N. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll take a look a little bit later. Because the heap shit do be kind of killing me, not gonna lie. Let me see. Trying to think how I want to store these. Yeah, that probably would be good. Instead of having like this. Let's see, padding, thumbnail. I'm just thinking how I want to store these really quick. SD string, table. Actually, yeah, that's a good point for I was thinking because these ones aren't super consequential, right? About like the data locality. I mean, for the widgets, because it's like, I don't know, they're widgets. But I was thinking about that for like project components, because I do use strings there, and I think that is ridiculous. Because you use like ECS, and then you have these like components with the data, and then you're still doing like heap indirection when you spent all this time trying to get it into an ECS. It's funny. Let me see. Grid entry. Do I want to store the icon with each one? Or do I want to have like a template or something? And then have like a way of addressing that? Maybe with a name or something? I'm just gonna go with the easiest case for now. I'm just gonna store a reference, an icon. Texture TV. This music is going in, holy crap. A little too much. Alright. But if I have a vector of grid entries, yeah, we'll just do this. Grid entry. Please. Sure, why not? Alright, so now we have vector of entries, and then now we're going to do a for loop on those. So for vec.entries. And gotta stop using auto everywhere. Grid entry. Grid entry reference entry. It's not cost because I want to modify it. Let's see. And then for each one, I can see that we do this wrap text thing. So I'm gonna do this over here. And then we do the next column, and then pop ID. And then at the end of this, we put this right here. There we go. And then we push the ID for the name, which file stream. Sure, why not? Push that right there. Put that, then that. And then we do the image button right here. Wait. I think I confused myself for a second. Hold on. There we go. Begin drag drop stores, huh? Okay, so if begin drag drop source, so I can, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just go here and then the flag for that. grid grid actually, yeah, allow drag drop. Then I'll say no by default. Let's go to flags and let's go ahead and drop this down 0 because sure. Okay. So now we're going to do entry dot label dot CString. Yeah. After you said that about the stack allocation, it's really making me think, because this is okay, yeah, I'm not gonna think about it too much right now. I'll come back to it. Okay, so this icon we just choose based on the file type. Right now we're storing the icon per item, so do entry.icon and then thumbnail size. What's wrong? Directory entry, huh? Oh, that's for each. Okay, so reset the name of the payload. For now, I'll just leave this as like I'm not sure how I want to handle it, so I'll just comment it out for now. I'll say do implement drag drop. Actually, I'll just remove this whole thing for now. But one thing I do want to add is spec dots flags. Yeah, flags and what is it? Grid flags. Allow drag drop. There we go. Yeah, and then the rest of this I'll go ahead and if 0, I'll just go ahead and bring it out just for a second. I don't want to deal with it right now. And then we'll do entry dot label dot CString, next column. Yeah, no, yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah, yeah. I've been like staring at these honestly, and I'm like, yeah, I really shouldn't be doing all these heap allocations every frame. The thing is though, like, what is it? These at the very least, well, I mean, I do set these strings, so yeah, I probably should do some stack allocation here. But yeah, at the very least, I mean, these are cached. But yeah, when I go through here, I do a bunch of heap allocations. So yeah, you're right. But yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, you're saying use FMT for this. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'll take a look at what you said. I'll take a deeper look real quick. SD, SD. So you're saying use SD format, like, for this one. How would you store it? Like, are you like, are you storing it as a string here, or like, how, are you storing it as like a character array? Because isn't the string like heap allocated like regardless? I mean, I suppose I could do like a const car pointer, you know, but isn't that still a little bit of indirection? Also just do like a car array. Let me switch a line. Let's see. Probably not need STD format to N. Oh, just STD array of car. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I suppose. And you say like 64 bytes. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, especially too, since what is it? Like this plus the widget ID, because the widget ID is a what is it? So you went 32, right? At the end of the day. So you went 32. What's the max size for a you went 32 again? I always forget. Max size U and 32. I think it's like 4 billion, right? Or no, that's, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's 4 billion. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because this is only what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is only 10, and then you're saying 64 because it's a what was it? 64 bytes. That's the addressable. I could make it smaller. I mean, because again, the maximum addressable is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 characters here, so that'd be 10 bytes if you're storing it in ASCII. And then if you add these two, this is 12. So you can probably store it in like a uint 16, or you can do it like a SD array with like 16 bytes. And it would never go higher. Set the first 2 cars to right and get the pointer. No. I mean, I got you. I was just kind of thinking through the sizes because I was like, yeah, like you wouldn't. Maybe I'm overthinking it too. I don't know. Set the first 2 cars and then get the pointer to the third car to the two cars. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna try that because this is something that like maybe if I start doing now, I can stop writing this heap allocation code every frame, or you know. This is a CPP file, so I think I have my PCH here. So I think I have SD array. So SD array, let's see. You said car. I usually use uint 8. And then let's see. And try 16 in this case. And call it ID. I should null terminate it, right? If I'm going to cast it into a car pointer, right? Because I'm doing a C string thing here, right? They're all used as C strings. And then get the pointer to the third car to the. Let me see. Yeah, I could just set the first 2 bytes to that. So if I said like ID zero, or I could just do this all in one big thing, or no, I just allocate it and then. How can I do this in one big bit though? Yeah, I need to do it myself, right? Yeah, and if I need one, yeah, okay, yeah. Let me see. I wonder if I could just like wrap this all into like one helper function too. I just do that. Convert value into a car string by successfully filling the range. Wait, where else do I use this actually? I hold on, I gotta know. SCD to cars. I use this somewhere. Or maybe I just do SCD to cars. Not current document. Just we're in the engine. I think I use it somewhere in the engine. If not, it might be in, I think, conversions in my utility functions. Buffer to variable. Maybe it wasn't here. Oh, it's from cars. I used from cars. Okay, yeah, I was converting car buffer to a variable site, and then you're saying from a variable to. Okay, yeah. I was like, why does that sound familiar? Okay, so it's just the opposite of that, and then it turns it into a character array, and then you go from there. Let's see. Okay, it's finding everything. Let me just go back to where I was. EditorUI. Let me ask ChatGPT really quick. Let me see if they can just tell me how to do it. I want to avoid heap allocations and create a C string. Avoid heap allocations and create a C string. I am using the following code. Let's take a look. Use a stack allocated std array. Okay, and then how can I use this array as a C string? Okay, so do character array with the size, then sn printf id dot data id dot size. Use. Okay, and then like okay, so if I just provide id dot, yeah, because it's a const card, it's a pointer, right? I always forget how C strings like specifically work. So I could just provide the data there, and then it can take over. But and then it says sn printf provides a null termination. So this is the code ChatGPT like spit at me. I'm gonna take a look at something real quick. SN clean sound. Standard library function that is used to print the specified until the specified length in the is used. It is a pointer to the buffer size, the maximum number of bytes. ID size. Well, it's because it's a redefinition of ID. So if I bring this out. Oh, does it really need a car? Oh, okay. Sure. I didn't know the type safety was like that. Hmm. Oh, really? Huh. Um, mm. Okay. Convert spec.widget to a string and place it starting from ID2. SD to cars. Check if conversion was successful. Okay, yeah. ERRC. Okay. Okay, so if I do... Okay, let me try something really quick then. So if I do ID 0, I do std 2 cars id dot data is the pointer, and then move up the iterator, and then id dot data plus id dot size will be the location of the end of it, and then spec dot widget id. And this returns, like, I'm assuming error information. There's a lot of overloads. We forgot. Two cars results. Okay, what is that? On success, returns a value of type such that EC equals value initialized. String is not null terminated. Okay, gotcha. So I just need to terminate it myself. So, interesting. So character string place, and then I'll turn it myself. Sure. Okay, so this would provide the data, and then I was seeing you'll terminate it. Where was that other one you said? Oh yeah, I put it in the notes, yeah. Let me see what you said. Probably not need a verb 10. We'll put not party. You need to put, okay. I'll just leave it there. And then let's see. ID. Oh, okay. So it returns the result, which is, if it's valid, it's a pointer to the last. Okay. So if I do auto pointer EC, then if EC is equal to ERRC, is that what it says? Just looking at ChatGPT, honestly. And then you have dereference the pointer and set it to null. And that would be the code. So do this, set it over here, and then set it. Okay, sure. And then less heap allocations for that one. Okay, then maybe I could just, feels like I just leave it like this, I don't know. And then I don't need to do any of this. id.size -1. Might want to have. Oh, are you talking about placing the null pointer? I mean, not the null pointer, the null terminator. Like I should put it at the end of the buffer instead of instead of right after the data. Oh, the second parameter for cars. Oh, I got you. Dereference of ID. Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me see what it says on the thing. Okay, so the variant that does 3 parameters, or well, first, okay, so beginning pointer, ending pointer, and then the value, right? Not sure what the second parameter is. This character and not. Oh, I got you. I got you. Let me see how they use it over here. Okay, they do have buffer.size over here, and then do the thing. And then you said ID. Because if we do buffer plus buffer.size, this will be the final element of the buffer, like the of the how do I say? If you have plus size, the size is. Oh, this is the one thing. Strings always kill me, man. Okay, wait. If you have the beginning of the buffer and then plus, then that's the last iterator, right? That is that one. That's the size of the buffer. It turns. Okay, well, let me see. I'm gonna stick with this one just for now, since they have it right here. What is it? Oh, but then this is gonna be wrong. This is data. Oh no, wait. No, it's data plus 2 to there, to the size of it. And this is the pointer to the end, and this is just the pointer to the second element. Oh, they're using string view, so they don't need the last one to be null term. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I got you. But in our case, we actually do need to move it over to add that one. You might want to have. Oh, okay. No. I get what you mean now. Yeah. Because you're saying you're talking about for the null termination. Because if I'm setting it right here for this final one, then I'm probably gonna be I might be erasing the data there. Well, if anything, let me just test it. So let's see. Size, id.size. Yeah. So yeah, I got you. So -1. I'm just gonna do it like this. So it's size -1, and then this final one will be this, because I might be dereferencing like exterior data in that case. Okay. And then in this case, I take out this F. Take out all this. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me try this out. I'll see if I crash. Let's see. So I don't need to do .cstring. I could just do ID, like straight up, or .data, I guess. And then that'll be the pointer. There we go. And yeah, let me go ahead and try this. Or I'm not even using this yet. Let me just steal this and go over to my test section, test panel, and try this out. So get over here. And then I'm gonna put this right here every frame, I guess. And then I'm gonna say for I'll say ID, since it's an array. Also reference what is this auto? Car. Auto car, what I'm talking about. Car and then character. I guess, I don't know. And then AG1 character. I'll try to print each one out. And I think SPD log is not going to crash. Let's see. To 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And then we'll do AG1. Let's see. Yeah, let's try that. And then let's try this. Or I might have to car it. Let me see. That's a car, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of sleepy now. I just want to make sure this works, and then if it does work, then I'm just going to replace all my widget code with this, because yeah, it's way faster. Or not way, but it'll be better. Brain. Yeah, and then if this does work, I might take this bit right here and just like what is it? Put it into like a inline function. Let's check this out. Okay. So, or actually, instead of doing null, let's just do D right there. Do that. Oh, for sure. Okay, so you set it to numeric limits first, and then I do 10, do that one, put the cars down, then you got the error code, you assert that it's not an error, yeah. And so to address, okay, and then you just print it straight out, and then what do you get? Let's see. Using GCC. Is the... 10 is the number of digits. Oh, gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, so it'd be 11 after that, yeah. With the null, it would be 11 plus 13 in total. So you need at least 13 bytes. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me go ahead and print it out really quick. But I see what you mean with the thing though. Okay. And the rest is garbage. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it looks good. So we have two things, and then we have, for me, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then of course it'd be 10, but then it's based on the size, so it's fine. And then D, I put D, but of course it'd be null term, it'd be the null character, and everything else is just, it couldn't render it. And fill up the entire buffer. I got you. Oh, let's see. You give array size I 10 items. Entire buffer. I got you. So yeah, I just need to be careful of like what size I provide and everything. Do you think this is fine though? I'm gonna abstract. I'm gonna abstract a little bit of this part out and line it, but it seems like it works. So. Yeah, I might want to put that assert, huh? I saw that you had on there. What was it? Okay, yeah. Buffer is not equal, so yeah, I'll go ahead and yoink these. Probably good enough, right? Yeah, I don't, this, let me get a runtime check. Assuming they mean ID. Yeah, because that's the buffer, right? And then you can just print it out directly since it's C string, right? And you use a standard out, so that's fine. Okay, yeah. So let me see if I can go into like a utility function. Maybe like operations, I guess. Inline static, wait, where is it? Fill data. I don't know. Probably gonna make a different name later. He'll actually have to give me a name. Let me see. But I just want to take, this can stay here. This is the stack allocated part, of course. These two will live here. And then this part is what I want. Oh, for sure. I got you. Oh, but it needs the size of the array. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could just template the function. I totally forgot how to use templates. For the whole, where's my asset system? There it is. Probably don't want to put this in Boolean operations. Let's put D for now. That's fine. Oh, I need a template for both of them, huh? So I'll just do buffer type and then type data type. I guess. And then we'll do data type. I guess it depends on the type, because you wouldn't. That's annoying. Do I want to send it by reference? If it's gonna inline, I guess it doesn't matter. My brain's not braining right now. Insert value, I guess. Or do I do const expr? No, wait, no. I think I'm just throwing terms out now. Insert value. A buffer type, because we don't know what size array it's going to be, so we need to provide that. And we don't know what type value we're going to use, so we need this. I'm just going to make the errors look weird. Well, I guess I could do some static asserts, I guess. Static asserts. Let me think. A new line. Null. Thank you. Buffer data plus location. Size -1. insert value. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. ID and I think that's an R value, so it might not work. Oh, instance matches the argument type. It's oh, okay, because you can't. SG array. I thought I could just provide a count, huh? Instead. It's size. After the array. Means we need to provide the size. With that. Wait. Could I have just provided? Hold on. I just provided. Like, would it have been fine if I just that name include it's too much, but I'm not abstract too much. I'm just gonna comment this out for now. Let me head back to what I was doing. EditorUI. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Well, I suppose this is fine the way it is. Okay. Nope. You gonna go, Steve? Let me head over to my other widgets and go ahead and replace this code then. Break some things. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, it's probably because I don't use it here. So then there's no point in using it then, is there? YouTube is already a car string. And that's already a car string. Oh, right. Yeah, another part already just kills everything I just did by doing another heap application right here, but is that gonna work? Probably doesn't need data. Not data. Here. Well, that's gonna okay. That's gonna do some weird stuff though. This is probably where format would be useful. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and put this on my to-do list for later. I think moving forward, I'll go ahead and add it. Wait, where is it? There we go. Yeah, moving forward, I'll go ahead and add it, but I'll do a little audit of it later. All right, let's see. So grid, thumbnail plus padding, and then okay, I was gonna do this, but I didn't bother. And then text wrapped, next column pop ID, columns 1. Okay, so I think this is actually fine the way it is. You have a vector of entries. Each entry is a label. I'm starting to think of this too, huh? A stack allocated string. Stack allocated string class. You can think for the wrapper processor on this one, so I handle all string operations. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Append size. Ooh, okay. You know what? Now I'm thinking maybe I should just do like a stack allocated string class. That would be a good idea. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that, and then we'll just save all the functionality inside of it. Let's see. So I can deal with this problem once and for all. Let's see. Editor, go away. Okay, let's do fixed string. This n plus fixed string. Primary string. Okay, so you modify it. Okay. What's that one called again? Yeah. I'll just do false and just. I don't want to fail silently though. Yeah, I suppose so. Equals data yeah, because it could fail, so power pointer string string dots SRT size I'll be right back. All right, I think something came up, so actually gotta head out right now. Let's see. Let me go ahead and save it. But yeah, I'm gonna continue the string class though. I'm gonna get this working, and then I can have my stack allocations because yeah, heap allocations are ridiculous. Sure. So I'm gonna stream like was it 12 p.m. like Pacific Standard Time, so like 8 hours before this. That's my normal schedule now. But if I have enough energy, I'll pop up at night too. So, but yeah, I think that's it for today. I appreciate the help, by the way. The strings irk me, so. Let's see. Let me go ahead and add this too. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish that. But all right, I'll see you guys later. What's up? Hope you have a good night or day. I don't know where you're at. So. All right, later.